Greetings, friends of the universe. I bring the light to each one of you with understanding of sacred alchemy of the collective heart of humanity. And inside the starseed of humanity, during the original journey of creation that preceded all civilizations on Earth, it was introduced to colleagues to Earth. This sacred tablet, known as the Sacred Keys, was offered to all that is, to all who formed part of the Earth Kingdom, and to all who were to be born in it. These sacred keys, contained in geometries and light charts, form the alchemical signature of all beings on Earth. Once these signatures alchemically ignited in the hearts of Earth beings, you will have the power of all that is to realign all energies again in resonance with unity. You should know that you are one of these keys, reborn into a human body for the purpose of repairing of everything on Earth. You must know that, together with the others, you are part of the 144,000 starseed beings. You carry inside you an ancient wisdom and a great love. You must know that this divine energy can be released from inside your heart just by recognizing that it's inside of you. You should know that, as part of your journey as a human being, you're exploring this ancient wisdom that tells you that everything is within you, and that the divine aspect of everything is resting inside your heart. You should know that when 1,400 wake up to complete together the recognition of their divinity, and that is the divine plan, through the manifestation of all the sacred keys, they will liberate all kingdoms and dimensions of Earth, so that all beings awaken to their divinity. You should know that this is written in light of the heavens and in the corner of Earth, and that you are part of this divine plan. You must know that when you recognize your divine nature and divine in everything in your life, the sacred key that you are radiates all the auxiliaries of alchemical light and your love for all beings on Earth. Beloveds, do not allow yourself to be separated from this, because this is the truth of your heart. Keep looking within yourselves your divine nature and living in the divine everything. Don't let the illusions of what happens on the plane of karma affect you. Learn to hold light and love. Learn to see the divine in all situations. Know that everything released on Earth is for the higher good of everything, and that many cross their ascension process that way. Know that all who are now leaving the planet are moving to a higher platform of their being, as they resolve the memories that keep them in the illusion of separation. Know that only your divine experience will free you from all that you believe or what you have decided to know in relation to this. Know that your divine presence is the key, and that is presence that you are will emanate from you without a struggle or disagreement in your lives, if you allow it. Also know that everyone else in this path with you, and that this path is shared by everyone as a collective at the level of the earth. Know that even those who do not recognize it well, they are also going through this process of incarnation as the divine being that they are. Know that some have chosen to achieve this elsewhere, completing their ascension in other dimensions, in other star systems of the higher heavens. Know that all this is in divine order, and that all that has been illuminated is for you, so that you embrace it with your love and your light, and that you accept it as your own divine patrimony. Know that all the other judgments, thoughts, and feelings are illusion, and that it is simply memories of your own separation from source. Know that this is your ascension in the light of God, Goddess, and that all beings ascend with you to a higher platform of consciousness, to the path that Mother offers you for each one of you. Know that the time has come that you explore within yourselves the divinity of presence, as well as that you truly find it within yourself. Know that, yes, this is your prayer. This will come to you in divine order for your being. Know that if you focus on this trip and this experience will be even more close to you. Know that if this is your passion, it will manifest easily and elegantly in the divine moment for your being to experience all that is. I bless each one of you, and I thank you for your sacred gifts in this process of ascension. I ask everyone to receive my divine assistance every day if you wish. Give your permission for this, and I will come to you to help you update your experience as divine beings on earth. Know that along this path, cleanliness, and clarity are manifested. Each of you must decide to empty the veils of the illusion of presence in your mind, heart, and soul. When this happens, all your external reality will start to clean itself, as it will happen with its interior. Know that all of your reality is a reflection of your internal reality, as well as all reality collective of humanity is a reflection of their internal collective knowledge. Know that everything that happens in your world and what affects all beings is globally co-created by all beings on earth, due to the inner experience of your being. Know that when all beings decide to open their interiors to peace, peace will manifest on earth. Know that only 144,000 are needed to choose it in this time for it to manifest instantly. Know that this is divine law and that it can be created by anyone. It is time for all beings on earth to gather and offer you your self-esteem, your gifts, and your passion for creating an illuminated earth. Know that not just any being can create this, can only be created by a group of beings deeply connected with their spirit, their soul, and with the power that resides within them. Know that those are you and everyone who knows, and that you can be the one with the sacred key that connects everyone else with this. You should know that it could be you, the one with the ability to connect all of this. We ask each of you that you create a living web of light that extends across the 144,000 for this purpose. We're asking each of you to create a mutual physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual connections throughout this sacred process, to form a collective of light and to anchor the family of light on earth. We play in retaliation with our bugle. We invoke all beings to anchor the family of light on earth, for absolution of any karma for all beings of earth, for the dissolution of all negative creations of humanity, and for the repairing of earth, grids, and all the dimensions of the earth. We call each of you to create the networks of light with everyone else and to connect with each other. We ask each of you to open your hearts to each other and know that it's not what you do, but what resonates with you that creates the change of life on earth. We ask each of you to break the barriers with others in all facets of your lifetime. We ask each of you to open in a space in your heart to the other organizations that are having different approaches to yours. Work with the light. We ask each of you unite in the heart to open yourselves sincerely and to recognize that only through this will you create a global connection of sacred power, love, and light that can instantly repair everything on earth. Know that it is important that each of you recognize that despite everything you do, say, feel, and think of the living light that manifests through all of beings, it is capable of spreading beyond this and any other living barriers in your mind and form the ideas of others. We ask that you go beyond any internal fear that others are not of the light, or that they are not of the light with which you resonate. We ask you to release sincerely your judgments and that you recognize the divine in everything, so that you connect and create a network of 144,000 rainbow emissaries of love and peace. We call you now and ask that, through the signatures of your soul, offer to this sacred process recognizing all of this, to that allow the family of light to be anchored to through you as a group conscience, and that through this, the force of light on earth is permanently simultaneously through the physical and etheric planes, beloved ones. Know that in times to come it will be necessary that this group manifest projects and new forms of government. Know that 144,000 are the beginning of this, and we call you now to it. We ask if it will be you, one of these. If you agree, we ask you to pronounce the following decree to allow yourself to be part of this living collective of light and love of various rainbow of peace and love. Beloved of the One Heart, I offer you my divine gifts of love and light for the highest good of all in all the manifestations of the divine plan on earth. I accept and sincerely appreciate being one of the emissaries of the living rainbow of light, and I decide to join now my brothers and sisters of light rainbow of love to shape a new way of group consciousness on earth. I accept my role as rainbow emissary of peace and love, and I decide join now everyone else who agrees with this. I recognize divinity in everyone else who also communicating this way, as well as I recognize the divinity of everyone else who decide not to do so. I am one in the divine journey of humanity, a custodian of the spirit of the earth, and I appreciate now everything that comes my way to help me manifest a new vivid path of light on the earth. I offer to be one of those who show the way to this new expression of human race, and I thank all that is for all your divine help. When you say this, our beloved, you recognize that a presence of divine consciousness consciousness begins to join with you, through you, and from your inside. Know that this is your divine presence that many call their higher self, in whose role they must embody and become the plane of the earth through the divine help of the greater family of the light that helps you from heaven. Know that the family of light is growing on earth, and that through this separate decree, you will have created a live energy linked with other workers in light and emissaries who have decided to participate in this manifestation. We thank them for it and support them in all possible ways, beloved ones.